Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Ragnamod VI. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode we got together and we got started on some of our creative items. We got a handful of them made. So today we are going to take off and work on some more. Today I hope to get most of our energy stuff done. That's kind of where I've been working towards, starting with we've got to do the dimensional cell, then the creative capacitor. From that, it goes to power, and then I think, then the creative generator, and then we've got to do the creative energy cube. We need a lot of these. This will get us the multi armor. And then the dimensional cell will get us some of our creative items, like the creative wireless crafting grid, the creative controller, that kind of stuff. So that is where we're going to start, and that's kind of the reason why it's been a few days for me in between doing episodes, because I went to actually start recording this episode, and I realized we were in trouble. More specifically, we need legendary lost knowledge for this guy. It's not really that this is not really that hard of a craft to make, but that was one of the things that we had, and we didn't have a whole lot. We done some RF tools dimension stuff. We got what we needed and used, and that's kind of where we left it. Let's come out here. I set this guy back up with Endermans in it. But then I had a problem. Because of the way I set this thing up, it's not tall enough for spawning Endermen. They were starting to take damage when they spawned. Part of them would spawn in the roof, and we'd have Enderman problems everywhere. So done some looking, and I made this guy right here, the Vinculotus. This guy with giving it mana will prevent Endermen from teleporting away, so it keeps them all right here close. Or when they go to teleport, they will in this area they will teleport to the flower instead. So we've done that, and I've got a load of knowledge now that we can use to craft the legendary to get what we need to do. So that part of this has already been taken care of. We now have more of the essence than we've had the entire playthrough. I killed a lot of Endermen. Matter of fact, that run for about 3 days. But as far as everything else goes, the other part of this that we need to be concerned about is these blazing rods. If we look in here, we need a bunch of blazing rods. Now these, if you look at them, they don't have any recipe, but it says it's produced by the blazing agitator. So I got that set up because this too is a slow process. I've got this guy exporting blaze rods. They come in here, they spend a few minutes in here, they get to time to where it says 100%, and then they'll go back into our system, and we've now got loads of these. I'm hoping we can set up a pattern using these guys, because if not, it's going to be a lot of crafting myself that I have to do with items that aren't stackable. So, but other than that, as far as the dimensional cell goes, it is everything that we have already kind of got done together. Creative essence. We've got to make infused diamonds. We've got to make dimensional cells, which we haven't made recipes for yet. But we can do all of that. So, let's get this guy set up. This is going to be our first step into our creative power. Alright, so because of MBT data, this is one of the things that I hate. This is not going to work as a pattern. We would have to go through and make sure that all of these were exactly the same, the exact power, the exact duration, and they are all, yeah, they're all different. Um, we've got some that are the same RF, but then they have different duration. And so that's not going to work. We're going to have to craft all of these by hand. So I have counted these up. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't need this guy, I don't think. That'll make 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I think it's 12. So we're going to go ahead and make up 15 of these guys. We should have plenty of stuff to do that. So I'm going to have to manually craft it and go from there. So that is what I am fixing to do. So I will be back. Alright, so we are back. We should be ready to now do this. I'm hoping this will work. Beautiful. There is our first dimensional cell. That is awesome. There is our second dimensional cell. Now, let's go before I make the rest of these, let's go have some fun with this. Let's go upstairs. And let's find our input. This is our input. That is, I don't want to extract. I want this all set to out. And I think it'll only do 4 million out is all it does. Not sure. Yeah, it's not doing a lot. Open manual. Dimensional shell. It doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't have the actual. Oh, there it's input output 20,000 RF. So that's really all it's actually doing. So that doesn't really help us a whole lot, but we'll leave it there for now, just because. We don't get anything for that quest. No. So I'm going to spend a minute, if I can find my elevator, going through and getting the rest of these made. We've got a lot of them that we need to do. Well, not a lot of them. We got, what is that? 13 more? Yeah, 13 more. So let me get all these made. Then we'll move on. Alright, so now that we've got all those done, we need to move on and get what else. That's not what I wanted. I wanted it refined. So we need to see if we've got another. We do not. So this guy, we want to make another controller. I hate finding the controller. This guy right here, we need machine casing and advanced processor. That's not what we need. This guy right here, and one of these. Shouldn't take just a second. And finally, there we go. We can take that guy along with one of these, and there we go. We've got our creative controller. Beautiful. We can kill this guy for just a second. Place that on there. And oh, I just thought about something. That's going to quit. And I've got creative essence going wherever my creative essence is going. Down here. This will not be good. That's going to make 5 more of those. It should be enough in there to take care of those. We'll keep an eye on it just in case, but that is now done. We can move on to our next item, which is going to be to take this guy here and give him one of those, and now we've got our creative crafting grid. This no longer uses power. We're good to go there. So there's that. Our next bit of business with this guy is going to be to make the creative energy cell, which we need the advanced energy cell from, I don't know, I know we've made them. Did I make a recipe for them? It does not look like I did. So we've got 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. All right, let's see if we can do. Oh no, we need that is made inside of this guy right here. So there we go. There is the creative energy cell for wormhole. Stores energy for use by portals. It's got 100 million RF in it. We really don't have any use for it. Let's go place it down. We are going to place it down here where we had our... I didn't show you all that. When we had to make the 15 spears, I took our creative compressor down here. This guy is now got 5 basically running in it at all times. So, yeah. For the rest of our finishing up, that'll make things a whole lot easier. But so now that we've got all of that done, I do believe our next bit of business is going to be to turn the rest of what we have into creative capacitors. Which the biggest issue we have with this right now is going to be the vacuum tubes. I will have to change out this guy here. I think I don't have it in there. But I don't think anything else that we have we've got to make. Yeah, none of that stuff has anything. Block of pet coke, we should have plenty of that. Yeah, all the capacitors were good. Alright, so I'm going to change this guy out. Projectiles, press molds, electrodes. What did I do? Oh, it's this one. We just got to change the pattern on it. Alright. That's the next one on our list, so I'm going to start getting all this stuff up. If we need another one, we still have stuff to make more of these, and then I got the one that's upstairs, so I'll be back. Alright, so I think we are at a spot where we are got everything we need. So beautiful. Creative capacitor is now done. I was looking at that. So yeah, that is now done. So these kind of the same way. They have kind of a limited output as far. It has infinite energy. It's not. Let's place one down. That is set to out on all sides. Let's go see what this guy does. Alright, so there's that. That definitely upped what we were doing. This one is doing 20,000 RF. Doesn't say exactly what it is that this is putting out, but we are now inputting 2.1 billion. So yeah, that's filling up a whole lot quicker now. But we want this guy. We want to continue on about our business and move on to the next tier with these guys, which is to do the reactor. Or not the reactor, but the power creative energy. I have no idea anything about this, but that is what is next. So let's get, I don't think there's anything else we can do with these guys. No. Alright, so I've got recipes set up for all of this stuff. So let's get it made and then I will be back. Alright, so we are back. And, God, that's a lot of power. I did not realize it was going to be a billion FE to do this. I guess I should have looked at that. Not that it matters. We've got plenty of it. It just means that this is going to take a little while to do. So, yeah, we're going to wait. I hit the button too fast. Dang it. But, yeah, there we go. We've got our first energy cell creative from power, which is lovely. Let's go hook this bad boy up and see what we get from it. So right now we are 39.9, and it has basically the exact same as what the infinite capacitor does. We're at basically 2.1 thousand or 2.1 billion. But yeah, that is complete. Now I've got to spend the time to make all of the rest of these, so we can get on to our next generator. So it's a lot of standing here and waiting for this guy. I'm still waiting on, oh no, they're all done. So yeah, I am standing here waiting on all this stuff to do. Now that I've got all of this stuff done, we can spend the time. Let's put this guy down here. Did I put one of those in there? I did not. And fill all the, or make all these. It's going to take a minute, so I'll be back. Alright, so we are back. We are ready to take on the next part of this, which is to turn these guys into the creative generator from Overloaded. I don't think we need this. We may need to make at least one of these. We'll wait and see when we get to that point. So we'll make 10 of these. So that'll give us the 4 for that. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that we'll save one for that. All right. So, but in order to make these into the creative generators, we need to do Starlight Infusion, which we've got all this set up. Only problem is it's set up with this guy right here. So let's empty this out. And then we will get on about our business. Alright, so let's try this out, see how it works. I do love the change of textures, with it being blue instead of the white. And that does use every bit of fluid that we have, so we should still though have enough made. Yeah, I got 138 buckets. We need 12 for each one of these, so that's, we're doing 10. I made just enough. That never happens. But yeah, I'm going to work on getting the rest of these done. It's, yeah, still no quest completion for this, so yeah, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. So I shall be back. Alright, so we are back. I opened up the wrong one. We got our creative generator. This outputs the same amount of power as the rest of them does. But now we need to get together and craft up our overloaded armor. And most of this stuff we should have. I may not have made the armor just yet. Doesn't look like I have. But lightning, dragon, steel, there's those. I'm hoping we can use our boots that we have. We'll use those. I might need to go into here. So there's that. Ice. Gym boots we have made. Those were a quest. We froze up. Alright, I think we're good now. So those can go. Ethereum boots. We need Ethereum, which we are running dangerously low on. So, but there is those. Psi metal boots. We should have all of that. That was a quest. Mortem boots. I think we made those. I'm not sure. We did. Alf steel boots. We've got to get our mech boots, and I think we've got all the dragon armor. Yeah, dragon boots. And then we just need to grab our side boot, or not our side boots, but our mech boots. And let's get these guys crafted up. I'm going to craft this one, and then we will go back and craft the rest of them. That put those on. So there we go. That's not what I wanted to do. Should have plenty of plenty of spots to do this. I don't know if these Insanium boots are going to work with them being enchanted and such. That's not going to work because it sucked it out of it. I've got to fix this. So let's go back in here, and there is that guy back. And I cannot reach any of this stuff. Oh, wait. I just need right here. So this guy here, we have a import and a export. And we have blacklist on here. So let's add that to the blacklist. And now we should be able to do that. And let's speedy it up because we don't have all day to wait. Beautiful. There we go. We have our boots. Now, we just need to make the rest of the armor, which is the exact same way. We just have to go through all the same armor. So let me get it done. Alright, so we're working on the last piece of this. All we need left is the helmet. We are almost completely naked. We still got our draconic stuff on, and that should take care of this. There is that done. That quest is complete. We got nothing for it. So, but this, as long as we have the power, we shouldn't take any damage at all. But I do want to go ahead and make this guy. just so we can make the energy core, so we can see what settings that we have that we can do. So I'm going to make that right quick. Alright, so there's everything together for the energy core. Like I said, that's not actually a quest. Those guys, it's all got EMC. That's how I got all the stuff for this right quick. It wasn't that hard to do. But in order to make this guy, we need a few more nether star blocks. So let's grab those. That works. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this guy and that guy, and there we go. We'll just put those up. And let's have a look at it. So we got flight true, a healer true, feeder true. This adjusts our speed. No clip flight. I don't know what that's actually for. It's supposed to be able to fire or go through stuff. Remove harmful potions. So basically with this, we are pretty much invincible. We'll put this back to true. That guy can go up, and just because I want to, we're going to go find us a dragon. Alright, so here we are, dragon at hand. Now, first things first, we have chaotic tier stuff, which means we do not have to worry about getting him to hit this stuff. You can... Okay, so we're not taking any damage from him at all with that. But yeah, we can just blow through this. We do lose our flight with that. Which does kind of suck. But, you know, you do what you can do. Which I don't know. We might be able to... let's see here. Our bow. There is our draconic bow. I don't know if we can damage him before. No, can't do that. But we can still go ahead and... Really? So I still got to deal with all of all these guys, which does kind of suck, but you know, it is a whole lot easier. We're not taking any damage at all. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to see, is if where is the other wither at? Yeah, that don't touch us at all. We're one-shotting withers. Now it is killing our draconic armor. So there we go, there's that. And let's do this. We got two more. Can I get them done before he goes off again? And there's the big one, is whether or not we can survive the laser. It does look like we can survive the laser just fine. I think we're actually hurting ourselves with our bow. And he is not taking any damage from here. So yeah, it's just a matter of now just waiting for him to... Really? Waiting for him to land and so we can take care of all this. We've got way too much stuff in our inventory. Come on. So, but yeah, this is the fight that we had to do. And we just barely made it. All right. Okay, so we can damage him. Yeah, it's waiting on server. We're probably going to wind up dying, killing the server. Maybe not. So we've got him down to the last little bit. And now we got to go through this again, and I cannot fly up here to him. So I got to wait. Alright, so we're back on him again. I'm hoping we can get this before he takes off. Because when he takes off, it's a pain. There we go. I do believe he is now done. Yeah. So as you can see, the whole fight there, it's a pain to do. So now that we've got that, we'll just go ahead and run down here and get what we need, which we don't really need, but I've got this freaking... I put a jetpack on just to combat the flying part of this. So there we go. We got those. Let's just head home and we'll go from there. Alright, so we're ready for our next part of this, and to do that we are going to need some gas pipes. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Doesn't matter what. And we're going to need a wrench, and we need the antiprotonic neurosynthesis. Whatever. That's a lot of words there, a lot of letters. But we need that. That's going to. I don't think it does need power. So let's get us a flux point. I can't spell, but that's all right. Removing energy. So we've got power. Let's give this guy some gas. We need to get us our wrench from pipes. That's one of the things that I already got it. You'd think I'd know what I was doing. So let's throw that in there. This guy's not going to fill up. That is a gas, is it not? Side config, gases, input. So it should be inputting gas. Input, everything's set to input. Alright, well, let's just do this right quick, because I know we can break that, and we can put that inside of here. There we go, and then we can take this and put it back down here so nothing breaks. And there we go, we've got that, and if we come in here, we can grab our creative generator and place it in here, and boom, we've got our creative energy cube. That quest is now complete. So that has that. We've got 2 more of these that we need to do. Both of them are going to require some Draconic Evolution. So home we go. I think I have got to set up. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, we've got 12 of these. We need a total of 14. I've got 1 extra. Does that get power from it? It does. So I need to craft 1 more of these, and then we need... This guy has absolutely no use. I tell you what we can do. We can take this upstairs, and we'll hook it up just because we can. If I can... So that guy goes there. This guy is, yeah, it's putting the same as all the rest of them. So yeah, that's, we're inputting a bunch. All right, so let us get some crafting done. In order to do these, I need, of course, the creative generator. We need a bunch of the chaotic capacitors, which means I'm also going to need a bunch of chaotic cores. And I don't think we have a whole bunch of them made right now. We've got 37 of those, and I've got 1 of those. So I don't remember if I've got... Yeah, I don't have a recipe set up for those. So yeah, I've got a lot of crafting I need to get done. So let me get at it. All right, so I think we are ready for this. Ugh. It took a while to get all this stuff crafted, because as soon as I thought, oh, hey, we got all the stuff together to craft these guys, or the chaotic capacitors, I realized, oh, wait, I had to make the draconic capacitors, and I had to make the wyvern capacitors, and then I had to make all this stuff, and so it turned out to be just one great big rabbit hole of crafting. So, but we've got what we need. No. We just need 2 of those. I think. No, it is 4. That, and then we need 2 of these. And this will give us 1 of the creative power sources. We need 2 of these for this, because we need 2 of the creative supply upgrades in order to make 2 of these creative crates. It's 2 creative crates we need to make the vending upgrade. Alright, so that one's done. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't forgot what that was. 2 of these. And then 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I hope I've made enough of these things. It's a bad time to think that you have not crafted, or to find out you haven't crafted enough. So there we go. That's done. This should start crafting. And that will give us both of these. I'm pretty sure once this finishes crafting, well, while it's crafting, I'm pretty sure that these are the same as all the rest of them. So let's go up here. Let's hook this guy up. And yeah, that's... Oh, we can sit this. Our ball is full. It is completely full. That, I was not aware you could do that, but yeah, that is, wow. That's awesome. Let's break that. We need it. We need to get our other one. There we go. So we've got those. Now we need to set up our recipe, not the recipe, but set up to do the capacitor. Down one more. Wrong room. And so for this guy, we need these. I've got too many of those, but I just made a bunch of them while I was at it. So those, we need 4 chaotic cores. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The rest of those can go up. And then all we need is these guys in here, and we'll be done with all of this. So there we go. 1, 2. This video is going to be long. I apologize for that, but we're going to get all this stuff done. So we're just waiting for this to finish. Alright, there we go. There is our creative capacitor. This means we always have power on us. We already do anyway, so no big deal. This doesn't have any other use, so we'll just take it and we'll put it on a pedestal. Matter of fact, we will place it on a pedestal here with our Draconic Evolution stuff, since we have no other use for it right now. Alright, so looking at everything, that looks like that has all of our power stuff done. We still got thermal power stuff that needs to be done, but that's completely different. Probably work on doing all of that together. But yeah, we're getting there. So close. Our biggest line that we've got left will be getting into the creative fluid tank, the chemical tank. We need those 2 items to get into these items down here, and that's where we're at. And I just hit a bunch of buttons and nothing worked. Oh, look at us. So, but with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.